Hey guys, can't think of a better way to finish off camp than to being right here at the Coliseum and getting some live scrimmage work again. It was great to be able to, one, see the flow of our ones on offense. I thought they were really in rhythm with the drive that they got. I thought Sam played really well. It was really neat to see Rojo, his mentality today. He came out here with the mentality, ran like a pro back. I mean, he was in game form, so I was really pleased to be able to see that with that first group. Other guys that really stood out to me as we went through the twos was, I thought Bubba Bolden played excessively well. I thought the other two backs between Vi and Stephen Carr, I thought did a really nice job. Levi Jones in the middle is getting closer to where he can be able to help us. And then what it really felt like to me was really neat, because you're getting your twos and your threes in there, just to feel the overall depth and the quality of the depth with your twos and threes was something that really pleased me. Came out mostly healthy from the scrimmage. Isaiah Polamalu has got a subluxed shoulder from other surgeries that happened. Jonathan Lockett had his surgery, looks very positive from what it came out with his hip surgery. And then Hunter Eccles had a medical procedure today with an infection in a hip joint that they're going to clean up, so he's getting that done today. It was nice to be able to give one of our four-year members of our team, walk-on Grant Moore, a scholarship yesterday in front of our team at Salute to Troy. Really deserves it. He's been a valued member of our football family, and so proud for him. With that, I'll answer any questions that you got. Yeah, Achille, we held out just a little bit. You know, he's had that shoulder surgery and got a little bit sore on him. So just to be protective, we held him today. He'll be back on Monday.
And is Lockett, he had the hip surgery? Is he out for the
year? Yeah, it's one of those that will end up taking him out for this season. He does have a redshirt year, and that was part of the decision, is to go ahead and get it fixed now. He's only got 1 year left, and we want him to have the best experience possible in his senior year.
Talk about your punting. Where are you in terms of the punters?
Yeah, I tell you what, Bax has told me, I mean, it's a heck of a competition right now. I commend Reed. He did a wonderful job over the summer and has really developed his strength, not only in the weight room, strength and conditioning, but you see it out here. I don't know if y'all watched the kick after safety yesterday. He hits it from the -20 and knocks it out of the end zone. He's really pressing Chris right now, just to be honest with you.
Your assessment of the kicking competition, place kickers?
Yeah, I thought Chase had a really good day today. Looked really confident. You know, Mike missed a couple today, but it was neat to see Chase come out here. He's really pushing for the job, and we've got 2 more weeks. We'll continue to push, but I thought Chase did a wonderful job today. Really stepped up.
As a head coach, you want to see your offense and defense do well, but you had to be pretty excited when you saw the opening drive.
Yeah, I tell you what, just the rhythm and the flow of having all the guys out there, and just feeling how confident they were in making quick, full-speed decisions, especially the quarterback position and the running back position, I thought were phenomenal. Wideouts made their plays, but I thought some decisive decision-making from Sam, and the violence that Rojo ran with today. He was in mid-season form today. I really like his approach, his mentality today he came out with.
Is there a point in time where you have to pick between Michael and Chase for that kicker spot, or can that go all the way up until like the...
Yeah, you pick you always do what you feel is best for the team in the moment. We've got 2 weeks until that first game, and they'll compete all the way through the season. I mean, it's one of those things, if one guy's hotter than the other, we've got to be able to put points on the board. And I commend Chase. Chase has come in here and competed very hard with Mike, and we'll see who's the most consistent going into that first game, and he'll be out there for the first kick.
Why'd the first team defense have most of the day off?
We had the opportunity. We had seen enough of those guys, of Porter and Achenna. You know, they've played a lot of ball, or Rasheem Green has played a lot of ball. It was more important for us to be able to see the 2s and the 3s and really lock those positions in, you know, over the next couple of days, evaluate this film and see where we're at. You know, so we enlisted them in some special teams segments that we needed to see them in, but they were held for the majority of the day.
Did you have to do anything to get somebody ready for Cam's spot for that Western Michigan game?
You know, we've been, as you saw, we've been double training not only Jordan, but if you saw in the practice the other day, you you see John Houston also getting some Mike Backer work. So as we've done before, we've trained multiple guys. Even Grant Moore, who I just talked about, is training at the position. Right now we're kind of holding Levi in that will position just to be able to get his mind to be able to do one thing and be good at it. But between Jordan, John, and Grant, they'll be also Mike Backer trained.
Most of the polls that I've seen have you the highest, I think, since 2012. How do you maintain kind of expectations and keep guys from thinking too early about playoffs?
Yeah, as I've continuously told our team, it's about worrying about this first game and starting fast. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And to build your resume, it starts with game one. It doesn't matter where you're ranked, to be honest with you, going into that game. It's about how you effectively play, and more worried about performing a game plan and worried about our assignments, fundamentals, techniques, than worried about what we're ranked or what people think about us. You know, when we were really good and finished the season last year, we just worried about our opponent and nothing else, and that's the mentality that we're taking into this season.
How big of a role could Steven Carr conceivably have as a true freshman running back?
I've been really pleased by how well he's played in this camp and how mature his game is at such a young age. I see him playing this year. We'll see to what role that is, but there's no question in my mind, based on his explosiveness, he can help this offense, and he will this year.
Could he be the kickoff return guy?
I'm going to lean on backs and be able to watch his tape, but he has shown a lot of confidence and improved in the catching of the kicks. It's something he's done in high school before. He seems to be getting more comfortable by the day, and that could be a role for him. As you saw, he was out there today, so he's in our mind, and we're working him hard to see if we can get him game ready.
How would you assess Tyler Vaughn's progress today?
Really confident. We saw him today. You know, for a lanky guy, he's got very loose hips, and you know, usually with taller guys, he's a make you miss guy too. Some of the best ball skills on our football team. He's kind of the definition of, if he touches it, he catches it, and so been very pleased with his work ethic, his mentality. He's definitely going to be a guy out there in game one helping us.
Next Saturday is the practice in the undisclosed location. Can you remind us what the theory of that was from last year?
Yeah, you know, we have the opportunity today to be in the Coliseum. Obviously, we don't get that opportunity next week with the Rams in this field taking care of it. So it gives us the opportunity not only to stay at our team hotel and get used to that for rookies on a Friday night, but treating it like an away game where we're going someplace that you know, the kids aren't used to, but still being able to perform their job. So a lot of it's psychological, to be honest with you, just to be able to perform in a different environment and be able to get your job done, and it just helps us get ready. So today, as you can see, today was our home game. Next weekend is our away game.
We talked about Levi Jones, learning the playbook really fast. He looks like he not only knows where he needs to be, he looks like he's telling other guys.
Yeah, he's very football instinctive and very football smart, and you would expect that when your dad's, you know, a Super Bowl champion and you got two brothers in the NFL too. You know, he's the younger brother of a long generation of great players in his family and grew up in the game, and you can see his football intelligence. It was evident to us in the recruiting process, and it's been very, very clear here in camp that he picks the playbook up extremely fast.
What's the plan for setting up the depth chart?
Say it again.
What's the plan as far as setting up the depth chart?
Yeah, so we'll end up watching this tape, and obviously next week we start getting in the mock game role. So we'll start working Western Michigan next week, divvying up service teams and being able to establish 1 to 2 deep. Obviously there's 2 weeks out, and you could always have injuries, but we'll get a clear, you know, 1 to 2 deep to be able to work those kids, as well as creating our service teams to be able to help us give us quality looks. All righty, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.